If you're born under the sign of the rabbit, 2026 floods you with charm, love, luck, and even divine timing. It's almost unfair, but abundance without awareness can drown the unprepared. So move through this year like a master who knows what gold truly weighs. You know, this is kind of like the rabbit's renaissance year. One of those rare cosmic alignments of so many good stars, where charm meets grace and, good fortune meets good timing. Now, while other animal signs are probably rebuilding after quite a tormenting year last year, the rabbit is booming, but not in a shallow way, okay? This is elegance with substance in 2026. So I'd say that the 2026, the year of the fire horse, brings the rabbits the kind of luck that glows, not just quietly, but in a magnetic way, in a healing way, and it will lead to deep transformation. But of course, you need to know what to do, okay? Your chart kind of reads like the symphony of cosmic harmony. You know what you guys have? You have the heavenly virtue, the fortune virtue, the prosperity star, sky happiness, peach blossom, salty pool, all this good stuff together. And that's like, spiritual protection, emotional joy, social magnetism, and divine support all roll into one celestial endorsement. Now, even the negative stars this year, right? Even the negative stars like crossing Shah, curl tongue, and all this stuff, they are just like the small fries, when it comes to the big scale of things. So this isn't just a good year, but it's a beautiful one from inside out. But the thing is this, even a lot of people with good energies, because they don't realize that they have these good energies, they still respond to as if, in a downward spiral, they will miss all these good opportunities. So I need you guys to pay attention if rabbit is in your destiny chart. Now, when I say it's in your destiny chart, I mean that rabbit is anywhere in your year, month, day, or hour of birth. So in order to check your full destiny chart, whether you have rabbit or not, because you might not be born a rabbit year, but you might be born a rabbit month, rabbit day, or rabbit hour. So go and see this, the code right here, or the link, click on this, plot your chart, and listen to the rest of this video, okay? Now, for those of you who already have your chart on hand, let's begin. Let's start with the heavenly virtue. This star is kind of like your divine shield, right? This star brings blessings. They say 上天之德, right? So it means it brings blessings, moral clarity, or karmic protection. What does that really mean? It really means in your actual life, problems dissolve before they reach your doorstep. And people forgive your mistake faster than usual. That's a good thing, isn't it, right? And the world softens around your energy. Now, of course, that means you should have high energy in the first place, okay? So what do? Lead with kindness, because that multiplies your luck. You need to give kindness first. And here's the trick to using heavenly blessings or heavenly virtue. You cannot be a cynical asshole, all right? If you're cynical, I don't like this, you're not that good. That sort of cynical, right? If you don't know you're cynical, just ask your best friends whether you're cynical or not. If you are, immediately the heavenly virtue disappears, all right? So you cannot be cynical because you got to have gratitude to activate heavenly virtue. The next is called fortune virtue. When you got heavenly virtue, not enough, you still got fortune virtue, which is fantastic. This is like, it's grace made practical. Calm wisdom, inner balance, and that invisible protection from misfortune. So you have this, right? You find that the more grounded you stay, the more doors open up in your favor. So this year's serenity is your strategy. You're going to take advantage of that. And you also have this star called a prosperity star. I mean, one good energy, not enough, you got another one, right? So you guys, born under the star of the rabbit, you guys are hogging all the good stars. Because prosperity star means that it's like the joy bringer, right? Abundance, opportunities, and celebration energy. Promotions, deals, invitations, they flow toward you. But remember this, gratitude keeps them flowing, okay? So you need to make sure that you have gratitude. A lot of people are so cynical inside and so painful that they don't have gratitude anymore. So you need to practice gratitude. If you don't know how, please go and learn how, right? There's a link on the screen right now, right? Go to the page, download resources, read up, okay? Celebrate often, but don't get complacent, because the universe loves a grateful achiever, all right? Not a cynical person, okay? So now, the next star is called Sky Happiness. This is one of the most, the most pleasant peach blossom star. Sky Happiness brings emotional fulfillment, right? So it can lead to weddings, good unions or reunions, meaningful connections and all that. So this year, love isn't dramatic, it's delightful, okay? So if you're single, open your calendar, right? And if you're coupled, renew your vows, right? Literally or energetically, this is what you need to do. Because this year, the Sky Happiness comes together with 2 additional boosts in terms of relationship energy. The peach blossom and salty pool at the same time. Now, this is kind of like a dramatic, charismatic combo altogether, yeah? Because this is like, you have magnetism, creative in terms of relationship, radiating good energy. So people will notice you. And opportunities will come through attraction, right? Or maybe personal or professional. What you need to do is you need to have substance. Come on. Attraction is the easy part. But if you're someone with lacking of actual substance, when they talk to you, you're like, I don't know what to say. So difficult to attract people into your life. And once you attract them, you don't know what to say. Then learn what to say, right or not? Right? Oh, I have no interests in doing anything joyful or meaningful. Then these stars will be rendered useless when it comes to you. Okay? So remember, when you have these opportunities, attraction is a tool, it's not a toy. When it comes to you, offer value. What kind of value? Okay, not sexual, right? I mean, you don't have to offer your what, right? What you want to do is to offer intelligence, knowledge, right? Meaningful conversations, right? Interesting hobbies, things you can share your life with. I mean, we talk to you, nothing to talk about. All you're interested in sex, that is a problem, okay? Then you rendered these stars useless. So you want to think about how is it that you're interesting to somebody else? That's how you actually sustain that long-term relationship, okay? So that's all the good stars. Now, you have a couple of weak negative stars. The one that I want to take note is called the curled tongue, right? Or crossing sha. This one tangles plans a little bit, right? It delays and confuses, minor complications, all right? Doesn't really set you back. The year sha, external interference, people, politics, mixtures, but there's no match for your positive energies, okay? Curled tongue is the one that you need to watch out for because your words, careless jokes sometimes, sharp remarks can be misunderstood. And some people who don't know how to joke, their jokes seem hostile, and if you're one of them, then just shut up, right? Don't talk so much because some of your jokes are actually offensive, right? So, I mean, all you have to do is not say anything, right? Diplomacy is your weapon of choice. Speak less, mean more. That's how things become positive your way, okay? Now, for the rabbits, there's also a very important spiritual lesson because you actually have the Dipper star in terms of your spiritual elements that is affecting you. So, what are the spiritual lessons for those with rabbit in their destiny chart? Think about it this way. 2026 will teach you about the power of elegance under speed and pressure. When everything accelerates, success, attention, opportunity, your calm composure becomes your crown. You learn that true grace isn't passive, it's precision, okay? And the fire horse will reward those who stay centered in motion and grounded in gratitude and unstoppable in kindness and never have cynical attitudes, okay? You can be cynical and every year except for this year because the more cynical you are, you reverse the good and enhance the bad, okay? So don't be cynical. That's the one recommendation, advice that I can give you, okay? Now, your rabbit, as I said earlier on, can appear in your year, month, day, or hour pillars, or even the luck cycle. To find out where the rabbit animal sign appears, please plot your full destiny chart. You see the QR code here and the link that is on your screen or in the comment section. Click on it and go and plot your chart and read up all about the other animal signs in your barter chart as well, okay? Now, when the rabbit appears in your year pillar, this is like a massive social magnetism, right? Your network grows, your influence multiplies. You'll be invited to parties or to events. I mean, you'll be seen and celebrated even. So use this visibility to build bridges, not egos, right? Extend to help other people. When you help other people along the way, you'll improve at the same time. Now, you may think, yeah, but I've been suffering all these years. How can I afford to help others? Listen, when you finally could master the energy and the courage to help others, even when you are not quite there yet, your good fortune star multiplies and affirms itself for you. So you need to actually do that, okay? Now, the rabbit is in the month pillar. It actually signifies career breakthroughs, promotions, collaborations, and recognition for the year of the fire horse for you. So step up as a mentor, right? Or be the creative lead in your team. Your ideas will shape the year for them. So do that, okay? Now, if it's in the day, that means the rabbit appears on the day of birth for you, relationships feel lighter, happier, and more harmonious, all right? If you're healing, new love may find you, all right? So if you are committed, deeper intimacy will bloom. It's up to you, all right? Sometimes, because some people are so cynical and so hurt from before that they cannot open up their hearts, and that's why they can't benefit from it. So this year, what I'm saying is, be open. Good things might actually happen to you finally, okay? And if it's in the hour pillar, if the rabbit animal sign is in the hour pillar, take note, because hour pillar represents the your financial and creative fertility. So invest in art, in design, in wellness, in human-centered ventures. Your intuition around timing and people is gold this year. So take note of that. And finally, if you look at your luck pillar itself, right? If rabbit is in the luck pillar this year, you meet with people of high stature, power, ability, and able to offer you opportunities, okay? So here's the thing. When you meet other people with success, happiness, good opportunities, or celebration, what should you do? You need to rejoice in their success. Now, that's not so easy for other people who have suffered in the past before, or they have previous traumas. So you want to be able to genuinely be able to appreciate for other people, because that will activate your own superpower, okay? And remember this, grace is not weakness. It's strength that learn how to smile. All right? Now, there's a lot more to the rabbit and how the rabbit interacts with the other 11 animal signs in the year of the fire horse. So go ahead and click on the link and access the website, get all the information that you need. And on behalf of Team Joey Yap and myself, stay radiant, stay wise, and let 2026 be the year your kindness become your superpower. Here's wishing you a happy and prosperous year of the fire horse.